guys, how are you? My name is Mark Wheeler and these videos you can listen in every language. I don't know si me explico. Into the video. Pues sí, chicos, hoy os traigo precisamente una serie de tutoriales para todos aquellos que ya han adquirido el dron y que se están haciendo la picha un lío, por decirlo de alguna manera. Estos tutoriales te van a ayudar a hacer el primer vuelo, a cómo conectar el dron, a saber todo lo que tienes que hacer, ¿vale? Para configurar las gafas y todo lo demás. Una serie de tutoriales que he podido conseguir en exclusiva, pues porque uno es así, es un investigador privado. Bueno, en fin, espero que te gusten y que aprendas algo. Si no puedes escucharlo en español, que es lo más probable que esto ya lo estés escuchando con el idioma doblado, lo que tienes que hacer es darle a la tuerquita y elegir el idioma que más te convenga para así entender todo lo que se está diciendo en el vídeo. Gente, espero que lo disfruten. Es una pequeña ayudita que les presto en estos vídeos que les voy a dejar a continuación. Así que nos vemos y Antigravity, no te lo perdono. Tenías que haberme mandado el dron. Porque mira tú, ¿quién te va a hacer mejor vídeo que el doctor Mark Wheeler? Así que nos vemos, seguimos con el vídeo. Y ya está, y nos vemos para el próximo, que se vienen cosas buenas. A ver cómo me quito el bigote, que me lo acabo de pegar con pegamento porque no había manera. En fin.
Welcome to the Anti-Gravity A1 First Flight Tutorial video. Preparing for your first flight. Remove the drone from the carry case. When using the battery for the first time, you need to charge and activate it first. You can charge the battery by inserting it into the drone and connecting a USB-C cable, or by placing it in the charging hub. When the battery indicator light is on, it means the battery has been activated. Use the same method to activate the batteries for the grip controller and vision goggles. Before your first flight, we recommend charging all devices to full power. Tap the power button on each device to check its charge level. Make sure the battery is fully charged. Use the vision goggles USB-C to DC power cable to connect the goggles battery, and attach the battery lanyard to the carabiner. Choose an open, unobstructed outdoor area before takeoff. Press, then long press the power button for 2 seconds to turn on the drone. The drone will automatically extend its landing gear. If the landing gear does not extend automatically, you can manually extend it and then place the drone on the ground. You can also extend the landing gear manually and place the drone on the ground before turning it on. Place the drone away from you. Then press and hold the vision goggles battery button for 2 seconds to turn them on. Then press and hold the grip controller for 2 seconds to turn it on. Unfold the vision goggles antennas. Put on the vision goggles. Adjust the fit of the head strap using the Velcro on the goggles. If your vision ranges from +2 diopters to -5 diopters, you can fine-tune the focus by rotating the diopter adjustment knobs. Close one eye first and rotate the corresponding knob until the image appears clear. Then, open that eye and close the other one, adjusting again until the image is clear. Finally, move the knob sideways to adjust the interpupillary distance until the images from both lenses merge into one. Flight preparation. Normally, the 3 devices are already paired at the factory. If your devices are not paired, please follow the steps below. Power on all 3 devices. Press and hold the power button on the drone, the home button on the left side of the vision goggles, and the power button on the grip controller at the same time to enter pairing mode. The three devices will emit sounds while pairing. Once the sounds stop, pairing is complete. And the goggles will display the drone's live view. Next, check the flight interface in the goggles. After confirming there are no error messages and that the GNSS signal is strong, the upper part of the interface will display "Ready to take off." You can now begin your flight. Takeoff and landing. Push the slider upward twice to start the drone's motors. Then, continue pushing the slider upward. The drone will automatically take off, ascend to about 1.2 meters, and hover in place. To land, push the slider downward continuously. The drone will automatically descend. Land safely and stop its motors. Flight control. You can control the drone using the accelerator and slider on the grip controller. The slider controls the drone's ascent and descent at a fixed speed. The navigation dot displayed in the vision goggles follows your hand movements. Pulling the accelerator makes the drone fly toward the navigation dot. The harder you pull, the faster it flies. The drone's nose will always face the same direction as the navigation dot. You can move your arm to change the direction of the navigation dot. While hovering, use the 360 view dial to adjust the drone's orientation. During flight, you can freely look around in 360 degrees without affecting the drone's flight direction. If your view doesn't match the flight direction, a small window at the top of the goggles will display the drone's front view. For reference, to quickly sync the flight direction with your current view, press the 360 view dial. The drone will instantly align its nose with your viewing direction. When you release the accelerator trigger, the drone will stop and hover in place. You can also press the brake (RTH) button at any time to bring the drone to an immediate stop. Flight and shooting modes. The drone has 3 flight modes: normal, sport, cinematic. By default, the drone operates in normal mode. Flight speeds vary between modes. Each mode is controlled the same way. By default, the drone starts in video mode after being powered on. Open menu. Shooting parameters to switch shooting modes. Select video resolution and frame rate, or adjust camera parameters such as shutter speed and white balance. Press the record button to start recording. Press the photo button during recording to capture a photo using the current video resolution. Press the record button again to stop recording. Press and hold the photo button for 2 seconds to switch to photo mode. Press the photo button to capture a photo. Press and hold the record button for 2 seconds while in photo mode to switch back to video mode. Return to home. When taking off or during flight, once the GNSS signal icon turns white, the drone automatically saves its current location as the home point. After successful recording, the flight interface will display a message indicating that the return point has been updated. During flight, the home H icon remains visible, representing the most recently saved home point. To activate Return to Home, press and hold the brake RTH button on the grip controller to trigger Return to Home. The drone will automatically return to the last recorded home point. While returning, press the brake RTH button to cancel Return to Home and regain manual control of the drone. Anti-Gravity A1 introduces a whole new way to fly. Control the drone with intuitive hand movements and capture extraordinary footage with ease. 1. Side view flight. Move your arm or use the 360 view dial to adjust A1's forward view so it's parallel to your subject. Keep looking at your subject while pointing the grip controller to the left or right. Pull the accelerator to begin flying. You can observe the side flight effect through the vision goggles. Open Anti-Gravity Studio or the Anti-Gravity app. Select the port view or starboard view in the preset view menu, depending on which direction you were flying. You can now view a side flight shot. Two. Flying backwards. Turn the grip controller or use the 360 view dial to adjust the drone's forward view so it's facing directly away from your subject, with the drone's tail toward the subject. Pull the accelerator to begin flying. The drone will move away from the subject. Open Anti-Gravity Studio or the Anti-Gravity app and select Tail View in the preset view menu. You can now view footage where A1 is flying backwards. 3. Top view ascending and descending. Ascending. Fly the drone directly above your subject. You can adjust the view angle in the vision goggles to display the drone's vertical drop point and confirm precise positioning. Push the slider upward or raise your arm vertically with a grip controller and pull the accelerator to ascend. Descending. Push the slider downward or lower your arm vertically with the grip controller and pull the accelerator to descend. Open Anti-Gravity Studio or the Anti-Gravity app. Then, select Top View in the preset view menu. You can now get a top view of A1 as it ascends or descends. 4. Orbiting a subject. Position your drone some distance away from your subject. Keep your subject centered in the vision goggles. Raise your arm and move the grip controller around the subject. A1 will circle it, keeping a steady distance as it orbits. As you fly, keep your gaze fixed on the subject to maintain proper framing. Open Anti-Gravity Studio or the Anti-Gravity app. Then select Goggles View or Left-Right View in the preset view menu to view an orbiting shot. If you're not satisfied with the result, you can also use Deep Track. Select your subject. Tap Start Tracking and wait for the process to complete. The subject will stay locked at the center of the frame. The Anti-Gravity A1 charging hub supports charging, power, pooling, and power bank functions. 1. Charging. Insert the flight battery into the charging hub. Slot until you hear a click. Press the button on the back of the charging hub to fold down the battery bracket. This way, you can charge up to 3 batteries at the same time. Connect the charging hub's USB-C port to a wall charger. The hub will automatically charge the batteries in sequence, prioritizing the one with the most remaining power. While charging, you can check each battery's status on the charging hub screen. It shows the charge level for each battery and the lightning icon above the one currently charging. When using a charger below 15 watts, a single lightning icon is displayed. When using a charger above 15 watts, fast charging will appear with a double lightning icon. Once charging is complete, unplug the charger. The charging hub will automatically power off. You can safely keep the battery stored in the charging hub. To remove a battery, press the release clips on both sides and lift it up. Two, power bank. You can use the charging hub as a portable power supply. Insert a battery with more than 10% charging to the charging hub. Connect your device to the charging hub's USB-C port. Press and hold the side button for 3 seconds to activate power bank mode. The screen will display the power supply icon. The hub will draw power from the batteries in order, starting with the one that has the least remaining charge. 3. Power pooling. The Anti-Gravity A1 charging hub supports power pooling, allowing you to merge the remaining energy between batteries. Insert at least 2 batteries, each with more than 20% charge, into the charging hub. Press and hold the side button for 3 seconds. The icon on the screen will change, indicating that power pooling is active. The charging hub will transfer power from the lower charged batteries to the one with the highest remaining power. When the receiving battery becomes full, or when a supplying battery drops below 5%, power pooling will stop automatically. Plugging in the charger will automatically stop power pooling and start charging the battery instead. To stop it manually, press and hold the side button again for 3 seconds. Or simply remove the batteries. When pooling is complete, press the side button once to check the final charge level of the full battery. You can update the firmware in the following ways. 1. Update firmware using the mobile app. Power on the drone. Vision goggles. And grip controller. Make sure they're connected and each battery has at least 3 bars of charge. Connect the vision goggles to the anti-gravity app. When the app prompts new firmware available, tap to open the firmware update page. If the vision goggles aren't connected to Wi-Fi, use the app to share your phone's network with the goggles. Once connected, you can check the Wi-Fi status in the goggles settings. After the network connection is successful, tap Update to download the new firmware. You can monitor the update progress on the goggles' secondary display. Double-press the Home button to cancel the download if needed. 2. Update firmware through the vision goggles. If the vision goggles are already connected to a Wi-Fi, they'll automatically reconnect when powered on. You don't need to use the app for this process. Using the grip controller, open Menu, General Settings, Firmware, Update. To check for and install the latest firmware. 3. Update firmware via computer. Download the desktop firmware update tool from Antigravity to update your drone's firmware. Connect the drone to your computer using a data cable. A list of available firmware versions will appear. Select the version you want to update or refresh. To update the firmware for the vision goggles and grip controller, connect the controller to the goggles. Then connect the goggles to your computer via data cable. You'll see the firmware update list for both devices. Select the firmware version to update or refresh. Both the goggles and controller will update at the same time. To update the grip controller separately, power on the controller. Connect it directly to the computer. Then, choose the corresponding firmware version to update or refresh. When the update is complete, disconnect the cable after you see the firmware update successful message. With a quick reader, you can quickly connect your phone, computer, or tablet to access, transfer, or edit the files on your micro SD card. You don't need to power on the drone or enable Wi-Fi. Once connected, the quick reader can directly access your files. Insert the micro SD card into the slot. The quick reader features both USB-C and the Lightning connectors, compatible with both Android and iOS devices. Select the plug that fits your device. For example, using the USB-C plug, open the Antigravity app, go to Album, Quick Reader, and tap to view or edit the files stored on your micro SD card. Insert the quick reader into your phone's USB-C port. To browse micro SD card files through your phone's built-in file manager. If you're using an iPhone with a Lightning connector, system limitations prevent access through the file manager. However, you can still view and edit your footage directly in the Antigravity app. When connected to your computer, the quick reader functions as a standard card reader. You can access and edit the files on your micro SD card directly through your computer's file browser. Using the Explorer bundle as an example. 1. Unboxing. Open the box. Scan the QR code to download and install the Antigravity A1 app. You can also watch the tutorial video for the full user manual and setup guide. Take the drone, vision goggles, grip controller, and accessories out of the box. The Antigravity A1 Explorer bundle includes 2 additional batteries and the following accessories. 2 ports and buttons. Take out the Antigravity A1 drone. You'll find the USB-C port and micro SD card slot located at the rear of the drone. On the bottom of the vision goggles, there are 2 ports, the charge port and the USB-C data port. Use the adjustment knobs to fine-tune the interpupillary distance and diopter for optimal viewing comfort. The adjustable diopter range is from +2, 0D, farsighted, to -5, 0D, nearsighted. On the left side of the vision goggles is the home button. On the right side, you have the volume control buttons. Near the nose bridge on the goggles, there is the micro SD card slot and a proximity sensor. The adjustable Velcro strap ensures a secure and comfortable fit. The USB-C port at the bottom of the grip controller is used for charging. Slider. Brake divided by RTH button. 360 view dial. Photo button. Video button. LED indicator. On the right side of the grip controller, power button. Short press to check battery level. Menu button. On the left side of the grip controller, flight gear switch. Custom C1, C2 buttons, programmable buttons for specific actions. On the front side of the grip controller, accelerator. 3. Charging and powering on. Before your first flight, it's recommended to fully charge your anti-gravity A1 flight battery to complete the activation process and to ensure optimal performance. To activate the battery, connect it to the charging hub. Alternatively, insert the battery into A1 and connect the USB-C charge cable to the drone. When the battery indicator light turns on, the battery has been activated. Blinking indicator light, charging in progress. All lights off, charging complete. Before first use, both the vision goggles battery and grip controller needs to be charged in order to be activated. To power on the vision goggles, connect the vision battery using the included power cable. Press and hold the vision battery power button for 2 seconds to turn on the goggles. To turn on the drone and grip controller, press the power button once, then long press for about 2 seconds. 4. Activation. When powering on the device for the first time, you need to complete activation. Open the anti-gravity app, connect all devices. Then go to the flight prep page and tap Activate. Follow the on-screen instructions to complete the activation. Once activation is complete, you'll have the option to purchase Anti-Gravity Care, Anti-Gravity's official replacement and protection service within 48 hours. This concludes the Anti-Gravity A1 unboxing guide. Thank you for watching.
Pues bueno, chicos, hoy os traigo precisamente ay, Dios mío, me da el alma. Te los dejo por aquí para que así veas tutoriales que... Seguramente este vídeo ya estará incluso traducido al español. Es lo que hay. Se me cae, tío. Ah, no pega nada. Punto de la gotita aquí. Que es un poco jodido esto. A ver. Bueno, chicos, os traigo unos vídeos en exclusiva. Por favor. Bueno, chicos, os traigo unos vídeos en exclusiva. Se me cae, no me aguanta, tío. A ver, ahí. Bueno, chicos. Bueno, chicos. Que el bigote, lo que tiene su gracia es el bigote, tío. Sin el bigote, esto pierde un huevo el personaje. Ahí está. A ver, ahí está. Que pierde un huevo el personaje sin el bigote. Ya tú crees. Qué guapo el tirabuzón del pelo. Bueno, chicos, os traigo estos vídeos en exclusiva, unos vídeos que he podido conseguir de los tutoriales a la hora de descargarte la aplicación y el código de barra, y antes de que se me caiga el bigote, a ver si te los puedo poner, ¿verdad? Está a puntito de caerse el bigote, así que te dejo con los vídeos para que los disfrutes.